My Mother's Day memory is not only a memory, but also kind of a tradition that my mom and I have started and enjoyed for the past several years. A couple weeks before Christmas every year, she and I will get together and pick a day, take off of work, and we will go Christmas shopping. Most of the time either to Savannah or Pooler. But we just take the day and enjoy each other's company, spend some good quality time together, and get some Christmas shopping done. We always stop at Annie Ann's Pretzels in Pooler and get a pretzel there, do some shopping there in Pooler, go to Savannah and maybe go to Bass Pro and one or maybe both of the malls. But we also hit the Krispy Kreme on the way home too, and get a couple dozen and maybe eat half of them on the way home. But we always have a great time together, and we've enjoyed it for, like I said, the past several years, and it's something that I hope we continue to do and enjoy for several years to come. Always have a wonderful time with her. And so I just want to take this time to tell my mom, Happy Mother's Day, Mama. I love you. Thank you for being a great mom, and for just helping me throughout, my whole life. And you do a lot for us, and I don't take that for granted. I love you very much, and Happy Mother's Day.
Hey y'all, just want to start off by saying Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially the ones in my family. You're all amazing. I love you all. This Mother's Day is very special. Unfortunately, because of distance and just life, I've been unable to spend Mother's Day with my mama for quite a few years now. But because of this video that Brother Jeremy's putting together, it's giving me the opportunity to share what she means to me. It took me quite a while to figure out a memory that I wanted to use that best epitomized our relationship with each other. But I think the most special memory I have is the day that I was able to walk her down the aisle and give her away at her wedding. It was very special and meant so much to me that she asked me to do that. I think because, I'm her firstborn, we've always had this special bond, and there were times in our life where we had each other and only each other. Some people know our family history and some don't, but, we never had the easiest go of it. Whether it was from my father leaving, from us moving all over the place, from the uncertainty of tomorrow. We always just had to kind of fall back on each other. My mother's the strongest person I know. She's had to face adversity after adversity, and just continuously had to pick herself back up and put her life back together again. She's been through so much in her life, and yet she's remained somehow this just loving, caring, uplifting, amazing person. I know her strength is the reason that me and my little sisters and my little brother are as strong as we are today. I admire so much how she was able to just raise us and just continue to keep us positive and loving and caring, and just had our eyes set on the Lord despite everything she's been through. So Mama, I love you. Thank you for everything you've done for us, and for always kicking butt. Hope you have an amazing Mother's Day because you deserve it. I love you.
When I think about my mama, one of the memories that comes to mind is when I was very, very little. I remember her making a banana pudding, and at that time we didn't have any vanilla wafers, and my mother took the crust off of some regular light bread and lined the bottom of a pan and made banana pudding. I thought it was one of the best banana puddings that I've ever ate. That was something that she had a gift for, was taking something that was just a little bit, making something very special out of it. She's one of the kindest, sweetest people that there ever was, and I was very fortunate to have her as a mother, and I miss her very much, and I love her, and I'm looking forward to the day that we're reunited in heaven with her.
I was asked by our pastor to do a video about a memory of our mom, and I have so many memories. With being a twin, you can get into all kind of stuff. So one I want to refer to is going to school and getting off the bus. Mom would be at home all day and she'd be raked all day long. We would look at each other and our eyes would get big and we'd say, there's 100 piles of straw out there. We know what we're going to be doing all afternoon. Mom was teaching us how to work and to take care of your place. And when she worked midnight shifts, we were taught to cook. We had to cook for Dad. And she didn't get off till midnight, so therefore she was teaching us for the day that we married and had a family, that we could cook and take care of our family. We took pretty good care of our dad. I believe he gained weight during that time. But anyway, there's other memories as being young girls and getting spankings. Mama was good with the fly squat, and she'd squat our legs. She never spanked us with the belt. She always left that to Daddy. But she would squat our legs all day long. And so anyway, I remember I would get upset and I'd stomp down the hall and have a bad attitude. And she'd say, little lady, you just come right back down here and re-walk that hall. And I can't remember now. My memory's not as well as it used to be. I don't know how many times I had to walk that hall. The only thing I would like to say is being a mother, I've learned what a mother's love is. It's unconditional. It's long-suffering. It's supporting. And when you look back, a mother's always loves you. And so I would like to say to my mom, I love you, Mama. We have lots of good memories. You've taught us a lot of good things. But I can think back that the only thing that I compare to a mother's love is God's love for his children. And I'd just like for my mom to know from her youngest daughter, yes, with the gray hair and all, I am the baby. So I would like to say, I hope you have a great Mother's Day, Mom. I hope to see you soon. And I love you from the bottom of my heart. Have a good day. I hope you have a great Mother's Day, Mom.
My favorite memory of my mom is high school state this past year and all the things that happened within it.
One of my favorite memories of my mama is whenever we were younger and we would have a bad dream, she'd always come in our room and pray over us and stick a Bible under our pillow. And as a mom now, that's something that I've been able to now do with my own children.
I would have to say it's pretty hard to choose just one memory of our mom because we have such a phenomenal mother. But one thing that sticks out in my mind, she is a woman that's always been on fire for God. She's never been afraid to stand up for what's right, and she's always instilled in us the value of prayer. And now that I'm a mother to two beautiful babies of my own, I now always make sure that we take the time to pray, whether it's on the way to school or before bed at night. And I'm so thankful that we've had her in our lives to guide us to Christ every day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
We love you.
We love you.
One of the memories that I have as a little girl growing up with me and Linda being twins, Mama always had to have some help with her. Having two babies at one time, I can't imagine how difficult that was. But she always tried to have somebody there to help her as we were growing up. But one day I remember particularly that we were getting on up a little bit bigger, and she wanted to go to town. And so we went, just us three girls. And we went into B.C. Moore's there in Hazelhurst, and I'm sure Mama probably said, now girls, you better behave. And obviously we didn't listen. We just had our own little agenda, what we were wanted to do. And we go in, and I'm sure she was shopping for us. And we were hiding under the clothes racks, running around playing hide and go seek. And I'm sure Mama was shopping for us. I'm not sure if we got anything that day with our behavior, the way we acted. But anyway, normally if she bought anything, if there was not two of them, we didn't purchase it. We didn't get it because we had to dress alike. But that's just a memory that I have of me and Linda as little girls growing up, and a special time with Mama, it might not have been so special to her at the time. She might think back on it now and kind of laugh, but probably wasn't laughing too much then. Probably embarrassed her to death. But anyway, I love my mama. I have a precious mama, and I want to wish all of the mothers a happy Mother's Day, and most especially my mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. I love you.
Hey everybody, I've got somebody here with me. She's got something she wants to tell Mommy. What is it you want to say, baby?
Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
I love you.
I love you, Mama.
I hope it's okay to make a second video, but I just wanted to take a minute and wish my beautiful bride a happy Mother's Day also. Chelsea, thank you for being a great mother to our two kids. You do an awesome job, and I honestly don't know how you do what you do, or get done the things that you get done. Because I've stayed with our kids by myself before, and I know how much of a handful they are. So I'm actually pretty blown away by what you're able to do. And I love you very much, and I'm happy and also proud at the same time that our kids get to call you Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
My favorite memory of our mom is when we were going into Walmart and she was making fun of Meredith for what she had on, and I looked down and she was wearing 2 different shoes.
My favorite video of my mom is whenever we first moved down to Georgia and it was hard on both of us, and we would always go riding down the dirt roads and listening to music, and it was great bonding for the both of us. So happy Mother's Day, we love you.
I would have to say that my favorite memory would be working out in my grandparents' garden with my mom and my grandmother. We were always out there together, up under the oak tree shucking corn and shelling peas. At the time you don't really understand the memories that you're making, but I'm so thankful for those times and those memories with them. Happy Mother's Day!
I have so many precious memories with my mom growing up, but I think that my all-time favorite story to tell on her, that she's probably going to kill me, is that she used me one time as a human shield when she thought dogs were about to attack us by jumping on my back. It is the favorite story that I have to tell on her, and I'm never going to let her live that down. But other than that, I was a prodigal child, and I don't think that I would be who and where I am today without her guidance and her prayers and her unconditional love. And my mom's always been a wonderful example of a wife and a mom and just a godly woman. And so who I am today, I really give her complete credit for that, because she's just spoken that wisdom and direction and guidance into my life, and she's just been a great example. She lived out her faith, and so I just appreciate who I am today because of her. And Mom, I love you. I hope you have a happy Mother's Day, and to all you other mothers out there, happy Mother's Day.
Hey everybody, I just want to take a minute to wish my mom a happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and I love you. Hope you have a blessed day. And I was just going to share a memory. It's hard to pick just one. So the memory that I'm going to talk about is kind of more of a widespread. You know, it's through childhood and growing into an adult. Just when I was even in school, you know, coming into the house, you know, and Mama just had a way of making our house feel like a home. It was, I mean, it just had her favorite candles burning no matter what season it was, whether it's some kind of pumpkin spice, or through Christmas the house would smell like Christmas trees. And she just had that loving, I mean, you could just feel in our home that love. And I believe that's, you know, through Christ, you know, she is a godly woman, and she was just such a blessing, and still is to this day. And I love her very much, and I just hope that she knows that. And I want her to have a wonderful day. And I want to wish all the other mothers a happy Mother's Day, my wife included. She's a wonderful mother. And to our beautiful little girls. And I just hope everybody has a great day. And And we love y'all, and I hope to see y'all real soon. Bye.
My favorite memory of my mom is when she married my dad and she became my mom for real.
I know we all think that we have the best mama, and I'm no exception to that. I feel like I had such a wonderful, godly mother, and I couldn't have searched the world over and chose a better mother. I remember us just being able to talk on the phone every day. When I'd get home from work, either I would call Mama or she would call me. I would tell her about my day, and she would offer any advice if I had problems or just needed an answer. And she told me she'd help me pray for things, and I always knew that she really stuck to her word, and she did pray. She loved her family, loved her children, and I can remember hearing her in the bedroom praying for us. And that's just such a special memory for me, knowing that she covered her children every day and her entire family, and I just can't wait to see her again.
I would like to wish a happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, especially to my mom, Linda Ross. My mom was such a great mom growing up. We had so many wonderful times together and so many memories, and she loved Christmas. Probably one of the funniest memories I have of my mom was the year that I got a really awesome stereo system, and I remember waking up early that Christmas morning just hearing music just blaring and walking down the hallway and seeing her little blonde head bobbing up and down. When I got to the living room, she was literally standing on the couch, jumping up and down actually, clapping her hands, and she was just so excited to give me that gift. And there's just so many wonderful memories through the years. My mother really taught us what hospitality should be. We never knew who was coming to dinner, who was going to stay with us, and she could throw the biggest and best social events ever. She really was a jack of all trades. Great seamstress, great cook, great homemaker. She could outfish any man. And Mom, you were always so glamorous to me through the years, and you still are to me even today. And I know we gave you such a hard time about those red lips, but you rock those red lips, so you just keep on wearing that red lipstick. But more important than any memory, something that I hold near and dear to me is I just appreciate so much how you lived your life in such a godly way. You are truly a godly example of everything that a lady and a mother and a wife should be. And I feel like I'm a better mother and a better grandmother because of that. You really taught us so many wonderful morals and values that have spilled over into my life today, and I really treasure that. And I look forward to making so many wonderful memories with you through the years. I love you.
My favorite memory of my mom, we went to the Smoky Mountains for vacation, and we went to the theme park there, Dollywood. It's Dolly Parton's theme park, and so my mom told me to do a really small roller coaster because she's the only one in the family that likes roller coasters. And I really didn't want to because I'd never really done one before, but I did it and I liked it, and it was really like small. I wouldn't even consider it a roller coaster, but I thought it was like, you know, major after I did it. And so then I got on probably the second biggest and fastest one there, and I passed out twice, but my mom was the one that encouraged me to get on them, and now roller coasters are probably my favorite ride to ride at a theme park. Love you, Mama. Happy Mother's Day.
My favorite memory with my mom is going to the beach, riding bikes, and getting ice cream. Those times are really special to me. I love you, Mom. Have a great Mother's Day.
I'm so thankful for my mom today and every day. I'm thankful for the way that she always made everything exciting and special and fun when we were growing up. She was great on road trips, and our friends always loved to come and hang out because my mom would be so funny and embarrassing. But she was especially good at birthdays. I can remember the Fraggle Rock slumber party, the year that she made us a little cake in the shape of a bear, and she did these little decorative dots all over it, and she was almost devastated when we ate it because it was so beautiful. It looked like a real bakery had created this cake for us.
The dances that we had in middle school, my mom just always did a really awesome job of making everything so special for her girls. And now she's an even better grandma, which I have to admit that I get a little jealous at how much she spoils the 6 grandkids. But we are definitely blessed to have my mama.
They say when you lose a parent, your perspective on everything changes. I can certainly attest to the truth of that statement. 10 years ago this summer, I lost my mom, and my life changed forever. Even though I miss her very much every day, the memories that I have of her in my heart are just as real and fresh today as if they were made yesterday. I was very fortunate and honored to grow up as her son. She taught me a lot of the things that any good parent, any good mother should teach their children. Right from wrong, how to care for others, be considerate. But beyond that, she taught me how to love life. She always had a joke to tell. She had a lot of spirit, a lot of spunk, and a lot of people considered her to be the life of the party. And I think one of the hardest things that I've dealt with during these last 10 years is knowing that a lot of people remembered her in a state that was not really true to her identity. In the last few years of her life, her days were filled with pain and things that were working against her physically. But I remember as a kid her being very vibrant and full of energy and always going, always doing. And that to me is very special. One of the things I remember very much is the times that we shared on Jekyll Island. We had enough time and money to go over to the island. It was very special to all of us, and I remember those times very well. And even though she may not be remembered for those things by some, I'm confident that those who knew her well knew that she loved life and went after it with everything she had as long as she could. I'm very thankful today to know that because of Christ, we have not seen them for the last time, but very soon, I'm hoping very soon, we'll be able to spend some time again together. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell all the mothers today, Happy Mother's Day. God bless.